Hey, my name's Brent. Welcome to 49cc Scoot and the first part of my experience at the 2023 Smoky Mountain Small Bore Rally in Townsend, Tennessee. The event is primarily populated with Honda Groms and a smattering of Honda Monkeys, but Honda Ruckuses and other scooters as well as various small motorcycles and even a few big bikes show up too. My friend Ryan attended the rally twice in the past and encouraged me to check it out, so we both wound up making the trip this time. I'm on the eastern shore of Maryland, and Ryan is about 2.5 hours north near Philly, so he rented a 5x9 trailer and brought his bikes down on Monday afternoon so we could get everything loaded in my truck and ready to leave Tuesday morning. Initially, I just wanted to bring our two-stroke scooters and skip the hassles of a trailer and 4 bikes. But Ryan said it would be nice to have the big bikes as well, since the area has some of the best motorcycle roads around. So I brought my TMAX 500, and he took his Kawasaki Ninja with a Yamaha RD250 engine swap. After about 2 hours of unloading, unpacking, and eating the first real food of the day, Ryan took his Ninja to the nearby IGA to grab a few things, and I fired up the two-stroke for a quick ride down Highway 321, which is the main strip in Townsend, just to see what's around. No more than 30 seconds being on the road, I went to check my rearview mirror and I realized that I forgot to put it on. As soon as I saw this, I recalled multiple posts on the Small Bore Rally Facebook group urging people to make sure that they had at least one mirror, because apparently Tennessee police have happily given out tickets for this at past rallies. Even with the paranoia of being pulled over looming, the evening air, mountain backdrop, and falling sun had me ready to ride forever. I saw a small park area, so I stopped to see if I had the mirror with me. I did, but I was only 3.5 miles from the hotel, so I decided to head back and install it quickly with power tools instead of rummaging through all my tools right there. The first coolant temperature warning light for 160 degrees Fahrenheit came on as soon as I left, and the second for 180 wasn't far behind. These temps probably don't seem alarming to most, but the scooter typically stays between 120 and 140, and if it gets to 160 or above, it usually means that something's wrong. I pulled over and it got up to 213 before I turned the cooling fan on and let it work its way down to about 140 before I tried to ride again. It heated up again and again, and I wound up pulling over a couple more times. I noticed that one hose on the pump was hot and the other was cool, telling me that the pump was not moving coolant. I tried checking wiring, fuses, and switches first, and I found that I could turn the pump on and watch voltage drop, yet it wasn't moving liquid. It seemed like either a bad pump or something jamming up the impeller, so I made my way back to the room. I use a Bosch pump that some Volkswagens and Mercedes use as an auxiliary pump, so I thought I may be able to get it from a local auto parts store and started searching. I found a few options, but they were mostly $200 to $400 and not in stock for days. I bought this thing on Amazon for $50 and they still carried it for $55, but I couldn't get it till sometime Thursday and I wasn't sure about shipping to a hotel. The real issue was that the thing that enticed me to make this trip was a drag racing event starting at 9 a.m. on Thursday, and no option that I could find would get me the pump in time. As I sat around sinking deeper into a somber state, Ryan reminded me that there was still a chance that the pump had something in it and maybe it could be freed up, so I planned to take a look at the pump sometime the next day. I wanted to ride the Tail of the Dragon early Wednesday, hoping that it wouldn't be too busy, since it is possibly the most well-known twisty road in America, so we headed out on the TMAX and the Ninja.
I don't know where I'm going just as much as you.
The beginning of the Tail of the Dragon is roughly 25 to 40 miles from Townsend, depending on the route that you take. It's quickest to take Highway 321 and turn into the middle of the Foothills Parkway, but we headed down Wares Valley Road to ride the entire stretch of the parkway. Foothills Parkway is not a road that I heard much about beforehand, but it's a beautiful road with mostly longer sweeping curves and plenty of scenic overlooks. I especially like the first half, which is much more recently completed, so if you ever make it here, I'd suggest riding the whole thing. Guys a minute.
Yeah, even if you give them a minute, you'll still catch up.
I mean, I don't need the whole last, but those guys are pretty leisurely.
Yeah.
Call these Harley pull-offs. Yeah, I don't know what the Dragon's like, but this is nice as shit without a whole lot of people.
A lot of people say all the roads around the Dragon are just as nice as the Dragon, but they're not as crowded.
You want me to go slower?
No, you're fine.
I just slow down after a
Should
second.
have like climbing that hill. It was getting a little hot. I only got to like 350, but
This like amazes me. I can't believe that this road is out here and it's not just like motorcycles going by all the time right now.
probably because they're still sleeping. They're lazy.
Oh, Jesus. I saw a lot of smoke and then you slowed down.
Did you? Because I was trying to be smart, so I was trying to catch up and like go by. Is that one popping, isn't it?
You want to shut it down and I'll just head back, or do you want to?
No, I'm gonna try and get back.
Okay. Well, we're doing well with the two-stroke so far.
We are. Well, here, at least do your thing and pick me up my stickers.
No, I'm gonna go back with you for damn sure. I guess we've been climbing, so I'm hoping it's.
Yeah, hopefully it's better going back.
Holy sh**.
I didn't catch that one. Come on, give me something. Come on, baby. Not cool.
Did okay downhill.
Yeah, I'm fine downhill, not uphill, because it's got the crossover tube, so it's pulling mixture from that carb and spitting it out the tailpipe. So this cylinder's now going lean, because it's getting up to like 380.
Does it come out easily so you can like plug it?
Maybe. I can probably just cover up the tube and just shove it back in there. Or if I should at least pull that plug and just see how much aluminum's on it. Maybe it's a spark plug that I just lost the tip, but I don't think so.
Well, the whole porcelain looks gray. I mean, that could happen, but I think that's probably aluminum. And it's kind of like glittery looking or textured.
Nothing.
If you want to come back, you can try the MetRuck and see if we can go 3 for 3 on the two strokes.
I think I at least want to wait till tomorrow before I...
Yeah, I don't blame you, just in case.
I don't want the trip to be a total waste. I guess it's probably about 18 minutes, so...
Hour. According to my speedometer, the 250 turned 125cc managed over 50 miles per hour at times. The camera does this hill at the River Breeze Inn no justice.
Can't even make it up.
Yeah, I don't think I can push you without crashing from a stop, so I can help you if I get help.
I'm good.
If you need it. Unfortunately, this is the last you'll see of the Ninja named Yamasaki in action in this series. so let me give you a little bit of an update. When Ryan returned home, he took the engine apart, and there is indeed a hole in one of the pistons. There was a dark gray paste covering everything in the damaged side of the engine, but luckily it sounds like the old RD power plant will run again. The cylinders are going to be bored, and a pair of oversized forged pistons will go in, along with new outer crank bearings, gaskets, and seals. He's also had V-Force 4 reeds around, but porting was needed to make them fit, so Ryan did that while the cylinders were off. I know it sucked to lose the engine on the first ride, but at least it will be back and hopefully better than ever. This concludes part 1, so if you want to see how the rest of the trip went, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to receive notifications so you won't miss anything. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.